What's up, guys? Another day, another opportunity for you to learn about New York City real estate. And today we're going to talk about the number one thing that new agents do that's a big mistake. And it's not making relationships with your service providers and partners early on in your career. And what do I mean by that? I mean it by not making relationships with lawyers, lenders, title company reps, contractors, architects, and the list can go on. And the thing is, you feel like it's a waste of time in the beginning, but it's actually going to help you save time in the end. And let me explain it to you. So a few years ago, I was hired to sell a unit in a co-op building in East Harlem. And this particular building, there hadn't been a sale in 5 years because the building had such terrible financials, and no lender wanted to lend in the building. So there was an expired listing that I was going after for a while, and the woman lived abroad. She didn't want to give me the listing. She kept on saying, if these other brokers can't do it, then how could you do it? I think she had gone through like 5 other agents that promised her. And I was like, listen, give me the opportunity to sell it. I know I'm going to be able to sell it. So I followed up with her once more. She ended up giving it to somebody else. I had to wait 6 months for her to give me the listing again. So that broker failed. They didn't sell it. So she gave up. She gave me the listing. I did everything I needed to do, like I usually do with all my listings: professional photography, professional videography, professional floor plans, put together a whole marketing, content plan for it. And boom, we put it out into the market. The response was insane. Had like tons of people at the first open house, several people walking through. We actually got a few offers. One of the offers stuck, and I was able to go through my Rolodex of lenders that I knew that we needed to find a lender that was a direct lender and not a portfolio lender, someone that keeps it on their books, right? So I went through, found a couple of lenders. The buyer actually liked one of the lenders that was with us, and we sent them everything that they needed for the building. Boom, they called me. They were like, Adel, I have great news. We approved the building. We can finance here, and we can do an 80% LTV, meaning she only had to put 20% down on the deal, right? And so we call her up and we say, hey, great news, boom, it's done. You can get financing. So we ended up putting it in contract. Everything went smooth, appraisal and everything, it appraised, and we set the closing and we sold the property, right? First sale in 5 years. Now the seller called me up. She's like, how'd you do it? I was like, I told you from day one, the relationships that I have in this business, not only do they help me, they help my clients, because I help my clients, especially with tough transactions, get to the finish line. And that's what your job is as a real estate agent. As much as it is that you need to sell real estate, you are a problem solver, because not every deal is going to be the same.